The main purpose of this presentation is to help us understand how smartphone overuse shapes our social interaction and emotional well-being. Again, this is not about saying smartphones are bad. Technology helps us to learn, communicate, and create. But when we don't control our usage, our device can start control our time, our focus, even our emotions. So today, we're taking a deeper look at both positive and negative sides and how to find balance. Here is what we're going to discuss in today's presentation. The first one is what smartphone overuse really look like. The second one is how smartphone overuse affect our social life. And the third, how it influence our emotional well-being. And fourth, why many people don't realize this impact. And the last, practical step to build healthy digital habits. Let's begin with the first point. One of the biggest social effects of smartphone overuse is reduced face-to-face connection. Think about moments like hanging out with friends, having dinner with family, or sitting in class. How often do we see physically together, but mentally somewhere else because they're scrolling through these screens? According to Founders et al. 2015, this divided attention leads to weaker eye contact, less engaged conversation, and more awkward pauses. Even a short glance at the phone during a conversation can signal to the other person that the screen is more important than what they're saying. Over time, this reduces the quality relationship and creates emotional distance, even when we're physically close. The second social impact is sometimes many people don't expect loneliness and social anxiety. You will think that being connected online makes people feel more social, but research by Wang et al. 2023 and Li et al. 2017 show the opposite. People who spend more time online often feel less connected in real life. Why? Because online interactions are usually quick, shallow, and less meaningful compared to face-to-face conversation. This leads to a strange situation. We have more communication but less true connection. We know more people but feel closer to fewer of them. Now let's move to the emotional effects. One very common result of smartphone overuse is increased anxiety and stress. Many people feel uncomfortable when they can check their phones. This discomfort is not random. It is signs of growing dependence. Study by Yildirim 2014 and Klusev and Dunn 2015 found that notification, even when they're not urgent, increase stress levels because they interrupt our focus and demand constant attention. Even the fear of missing a message or a notification can create anxiety. This is known as nomophobia or the fear of being without your phone. In short, our phones are supports to help us, but sometimes they make us feel like we must stay alert all the time. So, another emotional effect is the impact on mood and mental health. Research by Demirci et al. 2015 and Wolny-Felicis 2018 found that heavy smartphone use is connected to higher levels of depression, sadness, and emotional instability, especially a student. So, what can we conclude from all of this? Smartphones are incredibly useful tools. They help us learn, stay informed, and communicate instantly. But when we overuse them, they slowly change the way that we interact with people and how we feel inside. They can weaken real life relationships, increase stress and anxiety, and affect our overall emotional well-being. The biggest challenge is that this impact happens quietly. Most of us don't notice them because everyone around us is doing the same we think, and the habits feel normal. But awareness is the first step. By understanding this effect, we can start making small but meaningful change, such as setting limits, being present during conversation, reducing unnecessary scrolling, and protecting our emotional space. Technology should have us connect, not disconnect us from the people and moments that truly matter. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate your time and interest in this topic. If you have any question, ideas, or suggestion, I would be happy to hear them. Thank you. Hello everyone. Thank you so much for being here today. My name is Siregar, and today I'm truly excited to discuss a topic that is very close to our daily lives. Something we carry with us everywhere, something we check the moment we wake up, and often before we go to sleep. Exactly, our smartphone. This presentation is not about blaming technology, but about understanding how our relationship with smartphones has changed the way we interact, feel, and connect with the world around us. To start, let me share a simple but surprising fact. According to a report by Paris 2019, the average person checks their smartphones 96 times a day. That means we check our smartphone almost once every 10 minutes during waking hours. These numbers show how deeply smartphones have become part of our daily routine. The interesting part is, many of us don't even realize how often we check our device, because the habit has become automatic. When something becomes automatic, it is harder how to notice its impact. And that's what we are exploring today, the effects we may not be fully aware of.